I'm Chef Say. Have you seen the new tuna in a pouch? It's all dressed up and ready to go. But when you read the ingredient list, you'll find all sorts of fillers like xanthan gum and carrageenan. Personally, I'd rather eat real ingredients. That's why I developed a fabulous recipe for tuna salad you can enjoy in many ways. Join me in the kitchen and see how it's done. When you're making tuna salad, why not start with fresh tuna? I found this beautiful albacore steak. It's bright and shiny. It smells like the sea. It doesn't smell like fish. And what I'm going to do is sprinkle this with a little bit of salt. Now in my pan, I'm going to add about a tablespoon of olive oil. And what we're going to do is we're going to sear the fish on both sides and then continue cooking it in the oven. And then while my tuna is searing, I'm just going to stick a cover on top to kind of capture some of that heat and keep it warm during cooking. We're actually going to make mayonnaise from scratch. And let me tell you, it does taste better, and it just takes a little bit of know-how. So I have an egg yolk here, and to that I'm going to add just a little bit of Dijon mustard to go alongside, and a little pinch of salt because we want our mayonnaise to be flavored. And then we're going to whisk these two together. There we go. So now that I've got that all nice and mixed together, I'm going to add a little bit of vegetable oil. Now I'm using canola, and this is really important. I like using a container like this because I can add the oil drop by drop. And when you're making a mayonnaise, that's how you want to start off. You want to start off with just a couple drops there, no more. And keep whisking. You're whisking at all times because what we're doing is we're creating an emulsion. So what is happening is we're suspending the fat from the oil in the Dijon and the egg yolk. And then once we have about half of the oil in, we can go ahead and add in a thin stream. But it's really important at this point, when you're just starting out, don't go too fast, don't add too much oil, because what can happen is your mayonnaise can break, which means separate. There we go. And I can tell my fish is bubbling away, so I'm going to pause for a moment, and I'm going to flip it over. Ooh, that's lively in there. Get underneath there and flip it over. There we go. And let it continue searing another 2 minutes, and then that's going to go into the oven. So now back to our mayonnaise. You can see that it's a nice smooth mixture. We just want to keep adding oil drop by drop. Just going to add the rest of the oil. Good whisk. There we go. And then your mayonnaise is going to cling to your whisk. That's the texture and consistency that you're looking for. Now, I bet my tuna is done searing, so you'll notice that I put it in an oven-proof dish. This is going to go into the oven until it's cooked all the way through. Now we're going to add our little garnishes. We've got some chopped pickle here, some chopped capers, a little bit of chopped shallot, and some finely diced parsley there. So those are just going to go into our mayonnaise. There you go. And mix those together. Doesn't that look beautiful? This is going to make the perfect base for when our fish comes out of the oven. My tuna came out of the oven and I let it rest until it's cool. That way I can flake it nicely with the back of the fork. Let me grab my bowl right here. We're just going to put that directly into the bowl. Now, if you want to, this makes a great sandwich, makes a wonderful salad, if you want a little tuna salad. And then put in about half of that mayonnaise mixture and reserve the other half for another use. And then mix that together. There we go. Kind of smoosh it in with the back of the spoon. This is going to taste so much better than the kind in the pouch. It's got nice big chunks that are going to make you feel satisfied longer. Let's take a bite, shall we? Wow. It actually tastes like real tuna. Who would have thought? So please join me in skipping the processed version and making it from scratch. Happy and healthy eating.